Всіх вітаю, з вами Скиді. Я продовжую проходити Come Deliverance 2. Сьогоднішню серію я почну з пошуків спутниці для коморника. Іди топати аж. Де ти? З високою долею ймовірності. О, розбійники. Та йди ти спати, розбійнику. Другий пішов спати. Та що ти здаєшся? Полон не беруть. От ти добре. Де його зброя? З тими покінчено. І де тут вмитися?
Careful.
I apologize.
Дев'ята година.
You have a kind master, eh? You're up bright and early today. What would you like?
Crazel has an offer for you.
What does that old goat want this time?
He's looking for a girl to pose as a lady.
A lady? You mean a noblewoman?
Something like that.
Well, I don't know if any of my girls could pull it off. They can't even eat like a noble with cutlery.
That won't be a problem. She won't even have to say much.
Why does he need one? Not for himself, I hope.
No. He wants her to turn the Chamberlain's head.
Ah, so she's supposed to end up with Ulrich. Is that it? How much is he offering?
He says he can offer enough groschen for you to buy 2 cows. Or a small cottage.
It's quite a lot for our usual services.
Isn't it?
But that ain't nearly enough for certain services.
I don't understand. An offer like that? What's the problem?
You know what? I'm tired of this. Let's go and see what the girls have to say. They'll tell you about what they've been through with the Master Chamberlain. Girls, come here. Right, girls. We have a messenger here from Goodman Crazel. Tell us what you wanted to ask.
Well, it's about the Master Chamberlain.
He's looking for a girl for the Semine wedding. God, anything but that.
Dorothy, I actually have a lot of work to do, and...
Well, who wants to go first? Anna.
What should I say?
What should she say?
Tell me, why don't you want anything to do with the Chamberlain?
Well, the Lord Chamberlain invited me to Trotsky, and the girls warned me that it would be different to what I was used to. So I asked him if I should take a different soap or something. Or does the Master Chamberlain not like silk? Or if his bed is hard and my back will hurt. If only. But they said I'd have to do things that... How'd you put it? Things they haven't even thought of in hell. I thought the Master Chamberlain might be of a different religion, and that fucking a Christian girl would be a sin. But he believes in the same God as the rest of us. Which makes it all the worse. Then I thought maybe he was cruel to the girls, but I hear that's not the case either. It's not what he wants to do to us that's against God, but what he wants us to do to him.
I thought he had leprosy.
Tell the girls how much Crazel is offering.
Enough that you'll be able to buy 2 cows.
Or even a small cottage. Not bad, eh? Well, is anyone willing to go with the Chamberlain?
Not even for a golden goose. I'd rather be celibate.
I thought he had leprosy.
Aye, but it's a tidy sum. I reckon I'll have to choose one of you myself.
Dorothy, I swear that I'm not going anywhere. You can't make me. Dorothy, I'll scrub all the tubs here for the rest of my life. I swear. All of them. Every day. I'll do that too. And I'll even take care of the outhouses.
Girls, come now.
I'll go then. If I can handle it a second time, it'll be a miracle. And maybe they'll even make me a saint.
No, you can't. Dorothy, please don't make her do that again. Dorothy, for the love of God.
Calm down, girls. Don't worry. I'll never send you to the Chamberlain again. I just wanted to show Crazel's lackey here what you've been keeping from me for so long.
Christ almighty. I was starting to accept my fate.
God in heaven. I feel filthy just thinking about it. I'd like to jump in a bath.
So, in case you didn't get the message, lad, no girl from Zhelioff is going with the Chamberlain.
I still don't get it. What's so terrible about him?
Weren't you listening? What he demands is just heathen it is.
It's worse than if he had leprosy.
Does he like it when it hurts?
If only. That would be a doddle.
I'd go with him twice if that's all it was.
You don't want to know, believe me.
All right. What am I supposed to do now?
Do what you like. We've said our piece. Go and find some heathen girl. A harlot like that came here recently, asking for work. She was from them nomads.
Aye, I remember her. Nose in the air, talking fancy like some scholar. She introduced herself as Enneline of Winterthur, like she was a noble woman.
I didn't trust her for a moment. She was pretty, though. There's no denying that. I wanted to give her a chance, but she asked for so much coin. I thought I must be hearing things. Try asking after her in the camp. Maybe she's got a stronger stomach than my girls.
Poor thing.
Oh, I'll pray for her.
Well, thank you.
Що ж ти поробиш? То розбійники, як завжди. Та йо-моє, хулі не попадаєш.
Do it! Out of here! To hell with you! Alert!
Двоє всього-навсього тут. Хе. Да уже, а то хто там. Половець. Де його зброя? Ось. Тера. Він там спить.
You swine! Attack! Come and help!
Да я вже з іншим розібрався, так що все. Нема кому тобі допомогти. І де твоя зброя? Ось вона. Який тут буде дорожчий? 400. 770.
Katarsal, what's up, Jungo Shina?
Whoa! Whoa! Oh, Dev!
You should go and get washed up. You look terrible.
I've got a horse.
What do you want to do?
I want to exchange him for groschen.
I will give you this much.
I was thinking.
Ага, зараза эдака.
Well, so I do. You can go. What is it? Are you whistling just for fun?
Не хочу більше давати, чим є.
Sartukejal Goro.
I hear there's some Eneline here with you. Where can I find her?
She is calming our horses with her pretty little face. Follow the smell of the feelies and you'll find her. Or if not, she'll be getting water down at the pond. It was good to see it happens. Just watch where you're going.
То мені куди топати? Ага. Ось вона йде.
Good afternoon, sir.
Any news about Marika?
I never saw Marika so happy. Thank you, Henry.
Are you Mistress Eneline of Winterthur?
Winterthur, Lyon, Vienna. It doesn't matter. What do you want?
I'm Henry. I was sent by Miller Crazel. We have a job offer for you.
How did you find out about me?
Your reputation precedes you, miss.
All the way? You're only saying that to please me, aren't you? But it's sweet of you. But be that as it may, what's the job?
To go to the Semine wedding with us. As a companion.
A wedding, you say? The last time I was at a wedding was in Nevers, France. I had to sing there. I'd like to avoid that this time.
You don't have to sing. Or even say much. All you have to do is behave like a lady.
Behave like a lady? Do you mind? I am one. Or hadn't you noticed?
Sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
All right then. How much?
Crazel's offering enough to buy 2 cows.
Cows? Me? I was offered an estate for my services in Antwerp, and a 30-foot gondola in Venice. Although this is only Trotsky after all, I can't expect too much in this backwater. All right then, I'll do it. But first, tell me this. What can I expect at this Semine?
Instead of singing, you'll be able to dance.
Lovely. And what else?
Well, the stables in Semine are renowned. The groom will certainly show you the finest horses they have. They might even let you mount one.
Tempting, tempting. And what else?
I even hear Lord Otto von Berghoff will be there. The Lord of Trotsky. Someone will surely introduce you to him. Well, and wherever von Berghoff goes, he's followed by the second most important man in the domain. The Chamberlain of Trotsky, Sir Ulrich von Schaumburg.
The Chamberlain, as in the castle caretaker. I'm not interested in some little clerk.
You should be. He's the one Crazel wants you to pay attention to at the wedding.
Pay attention? How?
Well, you simply have to seduce him.
I beg your pardon? Do you take me for some cheap whore? A harem girl? A brothel wench? A bathhouse hussy?
I'm sorry, but
Silence! I am Eneline, a companion, a courtesan. I am courted by gentlemen vying for my favor. I have been a concubine in Krakow, a mistress in Venice, and a gentleman's companion in Basel. My name is known in Brandenburg, Marseille, and Malopolska. I have fulfilled the wildest wishes of the most important commanders of Sigismund's army. Until he stopped paying, the ginger bastard. I'll do my work the way I see fit. Got that?
all right. Got it.
I should hope so. So, to the point. What do you want from the Chamberlain?
Crazel will tell you himself. Before we go to the wedding.
You men and your secrets. All right then, I'll wait for Crazel. But why not? I expect it won't be anything too complicated, and the coin is certainly worth it.
Not so fast. It won't be that easy with the Chamberlain.
Why do you think that?
Just so you know, Crazel originally wanted to take a bath wench to the wedding, but the girls said they didn't want anything to do with him because of his special tastes. I asked them what's behind it, and, well, some wanted to vomit after meeting him. Others said they started considering the convent.
Poor girls. Here in the arse end of the world, girls are no doubt used to just lying on their backs and staring up at the ceiling.
Well, it seems it's not about what Chamberlain Schaumburg did to them, but what he wanted them to do to him.
I knew a Schaumburg from Nuremberg, and he was a hermaphrodite. He had both things, a respected person, a member of the town council. It can catch you off guard, because you don't know what you're getting into. Maybe it's also the case with the local bathwenchers, but I don't want to make fun of the girls. Not everyone wants to try new tricks, if you know what I mean. I must say, I'm quite curious about the Chamberlain now.
We're agreed then?
Certainly. Believe me, it takes a lot to put me off. And just in case, there's this potion I carry around. A couple of drops and the Chamberlain will sleep like a log. Except I've run out of wine. I should have some at hand, just to be sure.
I can find some wine for you.
I'd manage somehow, but I won't complain if you see to it for me. There's one more thing, though. I don't think anyone will believe I'm a lady in these old rags.
Don't worry about that. Crazel told me to get hold of a dress and some perfume for you.
What dress?
A red one. Tyrolean brocade.
Brocade. I like it. Crazel clearly knows what he's doing. Are you going to the wedding as well?
As your bodyguard.
Well, well. Don't you look nice? With a bodyguard looking like that, I'd have to shine like a gem as well. And as for that perfume, it ought to be one that lasts a long time.
Crazel suggested Minter.
I'll take his word for it. Hurry up then. We don't want to keep the Chamberlain waiting.
От і добре, зараз відразу відправлюся до поселення. По все необхідне. Так, не те. Це таки потрібно попрати все.
Greetings. What do you need?
I'd like a set of clothes for the wedding.
You've come to the right place. I'm sure you'll find something you like. And when you change into it, I'll tell you right away if it's appropriate for the wedding. I know what I'm talking about. I'm invited too. I sewed clothes for the groom.
What do you think? Can I wear this to the wedding?
You don't look bad, but why are you wearing that armor? You should take it off.
Так, тоді зараз.
What can I do?
What about this? Do I look like a proper wedding guest now?
You look nice, but you really shouldn't go there in armor. They wouldn't even let you pass the gate.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Це ж, якщо не помиляюсь, саме це потрібно купити. Сподіваюся, що так.
Word about the pro.
Я щось ніхрена не зрозумів.
All right, I agree.
Thank you, sir, and come again.
Типу, у нього таки купував. Да. Так, і він говорить, що обладунки краще зняти, да? Типу так. А де він? А, ось він стоїть.
What would you like?
What about this? Do I look like a proper wedding guest now?
Magnificent. I couldn't have picked a better outfit myself. I think you're ready to dazzle them all.
От і добре.
Excuse me.
З цим я завершив.
God be with you.
I heard you swear by the alluring fragrance of Mintha.
Only the finest quality, Mintha. And now that I've been invited to the wedding, I'm keeping a close eye on my last 2 files. Do you like it?
I do. What do you want for it?
I'm definitely hanging on to this one. I take damn good care that no one takes it from me. Such a rarity. Besides, what good would it do you, a man?
You'd be surprised how perfume can help make a man seem more trustworthy. But I'll probably have to give this one to someone else who's also going to the wedding.
Well, I don't think it'll smell as good on her or him as on me. Moreover, I want to stand out at the wedding. Anyone can get Menta perfume, but of the highest quality, so the fragrance lasts. I prize those little bottles over all else.
Добре, тоді я
I
краще
don't know how else.
You don't
згорю
now,
сам.
but when you realize you've no other option,
Тільки для початку мені потрібно знайти, як їх зробити. Сподіваюся, у аптекаря того буде рецепт.
My hum. Was möchtest du?
Show me your wear.
Рецепт мила. О, є рецепт парфумів.
Word about the pro.
Hey. Danke. Und viel Glück.
I heard you mix fine perfumes. I'm looking for Mintha, but I don't see any in your shop.
Don't you know about the Semin wedding? Once innkeeper Betty got an invitation. She bought up all my supplies. You'll have to brew up your own. I'll be happy to sell you the recipe.
Так, і що тут? Кульбаба, нагідки, м'ята. Нагідки кульбаба потрібні. Ось там не такі великі проблеми, благо. Лишилася кульбаба. І вона тут росте, то й добре.
You silly doggy.
Рецепт відвару з полину ще один. Коморника. Так, це потрібно на вині робити. Так, кульбабу та м'яту подрібнити і додати в казанок. Кульбабу та м'яту. 3 жмені кульбаби. Так, тепер і м'яту. Так, і це 2 оберти. Так, тепер додати в казанок нагідки, кип'ятити 1 оберт, роздмухуючи вогонь. Давай швидше прибирай. Так, і дистилювати, да? Да, дистилювати. Сильна монета. 6 штук. Взагалі ж файно. Де моя? О, все, коняка.
Quick!
Так, я ж сподіваюся, на коні нічого нема, що коптить. Є. Оце ж туди. Парфуми і убрання. Туди, значить, не потрібно повертатися. Добре.
Good doggy. Good boy.
От і це, в принципі. Так, це ж я вже виконав умови для цього. Тепер час віднести парфуми і убрання. Овоч дерев лежить закривавлений, чоловік скаже йому швидко не допомогти, то він скоро віддасть Богу душу. Можливо, цей селянин.
What happened to you?
I fell out of that bloody tree.
Why did you climb up there?
I thought I saw something shiny up there, like gold or something. But instead of finding treasure, I almost lost my life.
I'm no physician, but this needs bandaging.
But I won't get far in this state. Do you have anything to dress it? A rag or something?
Hold on, let me see.
Віддам ці дві.
Here. You're lucky I carry around a pocket full of junk. Here, let me dress it for you.
Thank you. You're the first good thing to happen to me in a long while. You know, I was born under an unlucky star.
Stop feeling so sorry for yourself. Everyone has bad luck sometimes.
But I'm cursed with it. Even as a boy, I was always losing things. Constantly getting beaten up. And once I spent the whole summer laid up with some weird sickness. My parents spent everything they had on a healer who said he had the perfect cure.
See? That sounds like a bit of luck, doesn't it?
Well, it seemed that way. But when he went to get the cure, he was struck dead by lightning on the way. We couldn't afford another healer, so I was sick for 6 months.
Чуваку, бляха-муха, не везе.
But you survived. I call that pretty lucky.
You think? Then hear me out. I always wanted to buy myself a horse. I saved every groschen I earned. But it was never going to be enough. So I confided in my neighbor, and he said if I gave him all my coin, he'd win me twice as much down the tavern. He told me he could cheat the local drunks because he had weighted dice.
And you gave him the money?
That I did. And I never saw it or him again.
І дурак.
That's not bad luck. It's folly. People are bastards. You shouldn't be so trusting.
I'm not even finished yet. Since I couldn't buy a horse, I gave a groschen to a horse trader to let me ride one at least. But as we trotted through the woods, the nag's leg snaps. She was dead before I could fetch help. It took me 3 years to pay off that carcass. So I first lost money to a swindler, and then I had to buy a dead horse.
Still, it could have been worse. Everybody has setbacks.
You still don't get it, do you? All right, this will convince you. I like this girl down the way. But when I finally mustered the courage to talk to her, I found out she'd been poisoned by mushrooms the day before.
Yes, but...
Hang on. I'm not finished there. I found a dog. A nice little puppy. He'd follow me around. So I took him in and raised him. The moment he grew a full set of teeth, he bit me and ran off.
Right. Now this sounds like too much of a coincidence.
As he scampered off, the dog scattered a farmer's flock of sheep. As I helped him to round them up, I stumbled upon a pack of wolves. So I had one leg bit by a mongrel, and the other by a wolf. Only that wolf bite gets some dirt in it, and my whole leg goes black. I couldn't walk for a month.
All right, I see now.
My wife took care of me all that month. And just as I was getting better, she cooked some food in the pot and told me she had to go into town. She never came back.
What happened to her?
I have no idea. She just vanished. The thing is, she took all her stuff and all my money with her. So if you ask me, she flew the coop. And since then, it's all been downhill for me. As soon as I went out for the first time after my leg was healed, the bailiff grabbed me. He said 3 sheep from that flock had never been found, so I had to pay for them. But what with my darling wife pocketing all my coin, I ended up in the pillory.
Неймовірне життя у цього селянина.
If that's all true, I have to admit, you're cursed with bad luck.
Yeah, but today I was lucky you were passing by. Thanks, friend. My leg's all the better for it.
Glad I could help.
Да, дяли-пали. Не повезло, так не повезло йому. Того чувака дійсно що потрібно пошукати.
God bless.
Shalom Aleichem.
What do you have for sale? like to do something.
Epes, I agree. I was glad. Was kann ich dir heute Morgen?
How's it going?
Oi vey. Chomets ben yaim. Bad, fortunately. Thanks for asking.
Fortunately? That sounds more like misfortune, doesn't it?
Was machst du, mein Freund? What misfortune? If I was better off, people would envy me or want to borrow money. And those are two things I can do without.
Excuse me.
Greetings. What do you need?
About the things for the wedding.
Yes.
I have a dress for you. What do you think?
My, oh my. That is very pretty. Fine handiwork. I'd tidy up the seams a bit, but so be it. We're not in a city, let alone Innsbruck. Thanks.
I have some perfume for you.
Йо, ще ж вино. Точно. Одну потрібно. Все.
My God. It smells just like the yellow headband I wore in Pisa. It brings back memories. Thanks.
That's all for now.
Так, ще вино. У мене ж його нема, лише самогонний медовуха. А от вино треба купити. Яке я завтикав. Дешеве вино. Ну, це не цікаво взагалі. Дешеве вино. Нащо воно мені?
Praise God.
Пекаря також нема. І звідки воно може бути у нього?
Nothing to your liking, sir?
Aye.
Може все-таки повези, у мене воно буде в цьому, в інвентарі. Ну, не в інвентарі, а в цьому. В скрині своїй. Хороше вино. Якісне вино, зібране з пізньої осені, з насиченим смаком і красивим кольором. В принципі, куплю. Це вино дорожче за хороше вино. Так, воно є. Варто було зберегтися перед тим, як іти сюди. Третій шнапс допоможе.
Greetings to you two.
I'm sorry.
God be with you. What would you like?
about the things for the wedding.
Yes.
I brought you some wine.
Oh, you remembered. Thank you.
A trifle. I've brought you everything you asked for. Are you ready to leave for Semin?
I am. Once you're ready, just say the word.
Що ж, на даний момент я вже буду завершувати дану серію. Всім дякую за перегляд, всім до побачення.